Hey y'all, Bunkle here. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to this video. In this one, I'm going to be popping open some 1981 Donruss Baseball. Got 5 packs to go here. Now, I pulled these out of a box that I found in the garage a while back. I'll post a link to the video down below. Inside this box were unopened packs, or what I think or possibly might have been unopened packs, although there's times that I doubt it and people have commented these are probably resealed or repacked or something like that. That could be, although I have popped some really great cards out of some of these packs. Now, considering 1981 Donruss, that was their first year. Them, along with Fleer, came in to compete against Topps, and their cards were definitely rushed out, to say the least. So things would miscut in many cases, where you have kind of a diamond cut or a slanted cut to it. Collation was definitely bad. But I would say that in some of the packs that I've opened so far from this, in a 18 card pack, I might get 12 of one team and 6 of the other, and of those 12, 3 or 4 might be duplicates, triplicates, quadruplicates, all in the same pack. Now, when I opened these as a kid, I don't remember that happening. I mean, maybe it did, but I really don't remember that. I would have been really happy, let's just say, to pull a pack that had 3 or 4 Tom Seavers in it, or 3 or 4 Reggies in it, or something like that. I don't remember that ever happening. So yeah, be it as it may. Now, I just want to also say I appreciate you for stopping by. I appreciate you for watching the video. Comments, thumbs up, all of that great stuff. Definitely do. Hope you've been having a blessed day, and hope the rest of your day after watching this continue to be blessed. And if not as good as it's been, better. Anyway, let's get to popping these. Now I got some frappers ready, just in case I do pull any Hall of Famers. And got the Wall of Fame ready. Now, if you're into values and PSA and all that grading stuff, which, of course, you know what? It's not a bad thing to be. Whether for personal collection or for resale, I'm definitely getting set up to shoot some cards off to a couple of the grading companies. And hoping for some good grades on them. I always like to get good grades. Like I'm back in school again. But yeah, it's not the cheapest hobby to maintain, so making something back is always a good thing. Now this gum is like stuck to the wax. Totally goopy there. And we're starting off with Grant Jackson, and that card is completely destroyed. No, I will not eat the gum. I do not want to eat part of Grant Jackson. So we're going to start off now with Manny Sanguigin, Tim Foley. If you see, it got Pirates and then Pirates, one right after the other. And Pop Stargell. Okay, well, that's a good card. Very badly miscut. Looks like he's about to fall out the bottom of the card there. I'll keep that on the side. I'm going to frapper it up anyway. Got Ken Forsch, J.R. Richard, big-time power pitcher with the Astros. Dave Bergman, Enos Cabell. So we have a run of Astros there. Mickey Rivers with the Rangers. Okay, so only one Ranger there, okay. Jose Morales with the Twins. Danny Goodwin with the Twins. Rob Wilfong. Mike Cubbage. Bob Boone. Vern Rule. Nolan Ryan. All right, we got a first pack Nolan. That's pretty cool. And is that kind of stuck to somebody else? Feels like it. Okay, got it. Alan Ashby. Completely stuck to the back of Nolan Ryan. That's just a bit funny. And future manager Art Howe. All right, so we got 2 cards out of the first pack to frapper up. I'm definitely happy about that. Definitely off center. But still, it's always great to find an early Ryan, or not exactly early, but first series of Donruss Ryan. And considering where he was in his career, I mean, it's still like that's mid-career for him. While Pops was just getting towards wrapping up not too long after. I mean, he'd just gone a couple of years removed from his World Series. We are family and all that stuff. All right, we get into pack number 2 here. Now, the highest valued card, if you are looking at PSA values, of course, would be the Ricky Henderson. You happen to find one or get one or whatever it is in a PSA 10, you're talking over $1,000. So that's definitely a nice chunk of change there. But again, with the centering conditions and all that on these cards, finding one is near impossible, so that definitely shows the value. As far as top rookies, unlike Topps, the Donruss only had the Tim Raines rookie. Outside of Tim Raines, if you're thinking about rookies, your next best one would be maybe Joe Charbonneau, who was considered and thought to be, if you believe the media hype, he was going to be great. And where'd you go, Joe? Well, nobody knows. Kind of his career fizzled out really quickly there. So we got Marty Patton, Paul Splittorff, Jamie Quirky. But yeah, outside the Tim Raines, there's not much as far as rookie class to speak of here. Willie Hernandez, George Riley, Doug Capilla, Bill Caudill, Fred Stanley, Larry Bradford. All right, well, I'm kind of looking funny here because these cards, we haven't found really a duplicate yet, so good thing. Dave Stieb, great pitcher, the early 80s, mid 80s. We thought he was definitely Hall of Fame when he was in the middle of his career. Andy Hassler, Mark Little, Greg Minton, Willie Mays Aikens, Mike Davis. Ooh, I like that card in back there. That's a nice one. I would have been happy to find that. I still am. Finding a vintage Reggie. Ooh. And dropping a vintage Reggie. Now, this is a different Reggie card than his regular main card. It's more so of a career type card. So that's pretty interesting. Okay. Now, centering on that is a little bit off left to right. Top to bottom isn't bad. Just left to right is definitely bad. So I will keep that one up on the wall. There we go. To me, that's a great matchup. Nolan Ryan at that point in his career against Reggie Jackson at that point in his career. I mean, Reggie was getting a little bit up there. He's past the 77 and 78 World Series. It was 77, 78. Yeah, the Yankees, and 79 was the Pirates. All right, speaking about Yankees and gum sticking to the card, we got Jimmy Spencer there. Ooh. Let's see. Nope. Okay, we got half of Jim Spencer and half a piece of gum. There's got to be a better way to get gum unstuck from cards like that. Just glad that was not the Ricky or the Timmy Raines. All right, we got Bob Watson, Clint Hurdle, Willie Wilson. Now we got a run of Royals going. Quisenberry, John Watton, Larry Bradford, Ken Oberkfell, Dave Stieb again. We saw him in a previous pack. Andy Hassler, Mark Little again, Greg Minton, Frank White, Dave McKay with the A's, Rupert Jones, and another Reggie. This one's different. This is his regular base card. Is it? No, this might be another special card. This is World Series record. Okay. Well, I'll take a Reggie all day. And we got the Goose right behind him. That's great. Rick Cerone and classic Yankee second baseman, Willie Randolph. Not a bad pack there. Now, I'd say this Gossage is probably the best centered card we've seen in this opening. I mean, left to right is still a bit off, but not as bad as the other ones. And top to bottom is good, and it's not a slant cut, so not bad there. Great to find that kind of Hall of Famer. Let me put the Goose up against Stargell. Why not? All right, Nolan, what do you think about having to face two Reggies? So I think that's the best place for the Reggie, is right next to the other Reggie. Reggie meet Reggie. All right, pack number 4. what do we have in here? Okay. Okay. And finding an A's card, like I said, it'd be a shame to find a Ricky with that kind of gum stuck to it. But this one's not that bad. All right. Except it is kind of funky. I don't know if that's an ink stain or what, but I don't think I will be eating 1981 gum today. Got Mick the Quick Rivers, Jose Morales, can't say I remember him at all, Danny Goodwin, Rob Wilfong, Mike Cubbage, George Brett, MVP card, nice card there. Dave Roberts, Gene Michael, manager of the Yankees, Len Sakata, those big glasses and that definitely 80s like semi-fro out of the back of his hat there. Mike Sadek, Mike Edwards, and that's interesting because that was our gum card, so we have doubles in the same pack. Mickey Rivers, we just saw him in the same pack, so I am seeing doubles. All right, so I don't look that funny. We're going to get another Brett. No, we're going to get a... let's see. It's stuck together there. Feels like two cards are stuck together. Yep, they are. Okay. So we got Mick the Quick, Jose Morales again. I should have just left them stuck. All right, Danny Goodwin. Yeah, I don't know if it's... Okay, well, we did get another Brett, so we got two Bretts in the same pack. There goes the Cubbage and Rob Wilfong. See how we definitely had some doubles in that pack. At least I'll take a double Hall of Famer, why not? George Brett times 2. Throw him up in the middle. I mean, with a Ricky, I'll swap him out of the middle in a heartbeat. Although I did like George Brett as a player. I think he was an excellent, excellent player. Great not only in the field, but also at bat. Remember the Pine Tar game? That's probably the biggest game of his career, or the most remembered one, or the most rewatched one. And he completely flipped out after hitting that home run and then being called out for too much pine tar up on his bat. I'm sure you can catch that on YouTube. Me and my kid brother were at that game. That was my brother's first game ever. So definitely interesting. Got Mike Jorgensen, and I'm not even going to bother that one. Okay, we have Del Unser, Thad Bosley. Oh, wait, we had 2 cards there. Okay. Yep, there we go. Restart, Julio Cruz, Thad Bosley, Rich Wortham, Lamar Hoyt. He was a great pitcher for a couple of years. He really, really was. I mean, winning ugly, that was the theme of their team. Jim Morrison, not that Jim Morrison, the Jim Morrison on the White Sox. Got Steve Henderson, Jeff Reardon, Craig Swan, Frank Taveras, Del Unser. Come on, let go. There we go. Julio Cruz again. Thad Bosley for you, sir. Rich Wortham, the White Sox there. A dorky looking picture. Another Lamar Hoyt with his big fro out the back of his hat. Glenn Borgman, welcome to the Borg. And wrapping it up with another Jim Morrison. So, not a bad opening. Definitely had some great cards in there. Definitely. Anytime you find some Reggies and some Ryans from this era, definitely a good opening. Those are some of the highlight cards you'd be looking for, especially the Ryan. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Definitely appreciate you stopping by and popping these packs with me. If there's anybody that you think I should have gotten up on the wall that I didn't, let me know. I know I got all my personal favorites and Hall of Famers. But if there's something I missed, make sure you let me know in the comments. If you believe these are repacked, let me know also, because again, I don't remember in 1981 opening packs that had multiples of the same card in it. But if things are repacked, why would you leave some of these cards in it? Doesn't make sense to me. Just weird packs, that's all I'd say. Anyway, y'all take care. Stay well. Stay blessed. Bunkle out.